trial's finally here. We'll be seeing the defendant for the first time now. You still sure about this? If he's guilty, he's guilty. I'm not trusting him until the very end. He's right. Maybe I am letting myself get out of control. I'll make you a promise. If I ever get the feeling that he's truthfully guilty, I'll drop the case. Really? Really. I won't let myself fall that far. I'll hold you to it. Look, there he comes. About time we meet this guy. So you're the one I'm defending.
You're Phoenix, Wright?
That's me.
Okay. You're defending me.
This is the part where you introduce yourself.
Yossarian.
Mr. Yossarian, I see.
Alien Yossarian.
I'm hoping to find the truth behind this case. We weren't able to talk yesterday. Is there anything you can tell me now that might help?
No.
Oh, jeez. I can already tell he's going to be in pain with the rear. There's a witness who says she saw you with the victim.
Yes.
But I have reason to believe another man might be involved.
Another man?
Kelly the Killer. Know of him?
Sounds familiar.
You're not big on talking, are you?
No.
Is this some kind of joke, Williamson? Are you ready for the trial?
Usual lawyers won't take my case. Nobody will. Have to use some guy I don't know.
So, no?
What do you think?
If you're so desperate, it might help to be less rough with me.
Let's go.
Huh?
Trial's starting. Let's go.
Oh, right. Before that, I have one thing I'd like to ask.
What?
Did you do it? Did you kill either victim? Did you hire Shelley the Killer?
Doesn't matter. Trial's starting. Let's go.
Are you sure it's a good idea to defend him? It won't be an easy case. With the killer thrown into the mix, things will be interesting, to say the least. That's not what I asked. I don't like him, but Williamson was confident he wasn't the killer's client. Did you notice anything? He got really tense when he asked that last question. He's hiding something. Wonderful. Nothing we can do about it right now. Better head in.
Order! Court is in session. Before the proceedings, I'd like to remind everyone to please comply with security personnel. This is a sensitive case, and I'd like for everything to go smoothly.
Are we expecting anything to go wrong?
It's a safety precaution. This is already a closed trial. Nobody makes it into the gallery without undergoing screening. I'm aware that there was a strange request from the defendant. He wishes to only be referred to as the suspect during proceedings.
Wait, I was never told this.
Now you have been. You two were just introduced, so it should be no matter. However, for the trial itself, he wishes a certain degree of anonymity.
Why?
That's his business. Ask him later on your own time. The prosecution will honor his wishes.
Security and anonymity for the suspect? It sounds like somebody might want him dead. I was thinking the same thing. Who would be out for him? I can think of two possibilities. Menrez or the Killer. Why the Killer? Kelly the Killer has a history of not taking it well when somebody betrays him. I don't know if Mr. Yossarian is the client, but it's something to consider. Well, I don't want to be here if he tries anything. I wouldn't worry. They seem to have it under control. The Killer would want to kill him when there weren't this many witnesses. I guess the court doesn't want to take any chances.
Now that we've discussed that, would you please give your opening statements? The evidence against the suspect is quite clear. His DNA and fingerprints were found on a shovel covered in one victim's blood. As well, the weapon was found in his home.
Oh my, it's pretty clear he handled it. You say one victim?
That's right, there were two. We have yet to identify either of them. For convenience, we'll be calling them Rosencrantz and Guildenstern. All evidence points to him as the culprit. Thus far, he's not offered an explanation.
Not my rights. Don't have to testify.
You realize you are only hurting your own defense?
Nobody believe me. I am already guilty. Just give the damn verdict. He's already resigned to a guilty verdict. Normally, I'd be able to connect with him on that, but he's being too stubborn. It's hard to empathize. You're the only one he can rely on. His life is on the line. I don't know anything about this man. Who he is, where he came from. I'm not here for him. A younger me would have been furious. Does the defense have an opening statement to make? No, not today. Oh? Nothing? The prosecution and I will solve this case together. That's all that matters.
Well said. If that's the case, we can get on to business. We must first address the most decisive evidence we have, the shovel. Detective Mark Waters, please take the stand. Detective, you were in charge of the investigation. This court will hear a summary of our case against the suspect.
Well, okay. It's pretty straightforward, you know? He's obviously the bad guy. Here's what we got, though. Yeah, this whole thing's pretty much an open and shut. The victim's blood and the suspect's fingerprints are both all over the shovel. It was in his basement, so you know, nobody else could have put it there. I have a question. If it was his shovel, doesn't that explain the fingerprints? Nah, not quite. The prints were over the blood. Oh, so we know that he handled the shovel after the murder. Right on. There was even an eyewitness to it all. The guy's got Guilty written all over him. Is there anything else we should know?
Extra details will be given based on the current needs of the trial. Until then, would you say this is enough for a guilty verdict?
Yes, it's clearly decisive. I haven't mentioned you-know-who at all yet. The assassin. That is strange. Do you really suspect Mr. Yossarian at all? How does the killer fit into the picture? You're eager to close the case so fast. What's there to say? Everything we've got is screaming, yo, he did it. What's his side of the story? We don't know. They spent a whole day interrogating him without a word. That's what they were so busy with yesterday? Nothing? We don't know anything. We can't write him off as guilty. There might be some crazy off-the-wall explanation nobody saw coming.
I look forward to hearing it. You will have a hard time coming up with anything. Detective, please explain why.
What else should we know about the weapon? It was kind of busted from being used so violently. Not too surprising.
The most striking fact is the position of his prints on the blood. He handled the weapon sometime after the crime, and that strongly implicates him.
Maybe he just didn't see the blood?
He's just fine. He isn't colorblind.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Even so, he still touched it. The blood would have been fresh and easy to notice, meaning he was fully aware that it was a murder weapon.
I can't see how we'll wiggle our way out of this one. Maybe he really is guilty. I'll keep pressing until there's no doubt. That's the only way I'll get any answers. Could you tell me more about this? Well, the basement's got two ways in, right? The bloody shovel was found in it. You know, in his basement. What else do you want me to say?
Nothing. That will suffice. Logic is sound enough for a conviction.
Writing him off awfully quickly. Dude, if you'd have been in our position, you'd do the same. It would only be more obvious if he confessed. It was his basement. Not like the whole world had access to it or something. Maybe it does belong to Mr. Yossarian. But what about that other part? The cellar wasn't isolated from the rest of the world. We walked right in the other day. I think I saw something already. I did too. Although I'm a bit worried. It seems too easy. Williamson has to be aware and has something planned to cover for it. Even if it's a dead end, you have to take it. Plus, prosecution's case is tight enough that you have to take every chance you can get. Let's see where it leads us, if anywhere. Oh, dang it. 1-2%. Basement.
Objection!
How do we know nobody else could have put the shovel there?
What do you mean, Mr. Wright? Wasn't it his basement?
My client's basement has 2 entrances. One opens to the outside. And anybody could have gone in there. Yeah. I'm gonna cut you off right there. That's impossible. Not possible? Okay, so there was 2 entrances, right? Well, the only one going directly outside was locked from the inside. No signs of a break-in.
That's incredibly decisive. Somebody would have to exit through the house.
Yeah, the suspect's house.
Hold it!
It does sound crazy, but somebody already managed it before.
Oh, did they?
Take that!
I didn't mean to do that.
Well, I did mean to do this.
I'm gonna go with the wiretaps then.
Take that!
The phone lines were being tapped. Somebody had to have broken in at some point.
You don't know when or why it was put there. For all we know, it could have been years ago.
That's beside the point. It proves a break-in was possible. Somebody could have placed the shovel there and then exited out the house. Yeah, well, it was still locked. And who else besides the defendant would have a key? He locked it, so he knew the shovel was there. Who cares about if a wiretap was put there God knows when? The key.
Well done, Detective. You may be on your way to another pay raise.
Just doing my job.
This is the strongest of our evidence mounted against the suspect. Does the defense have any objections?
It's looking bad for Mr. Yossarian. It really looks like he did it. But it might be too early to call. I've had lots of other cases that seemed worse. Plus, I still don't have what I started this case for. Maybe he did know about the shovel. Maybe he touched it. But why? Why kill him?
A good question. We were just getting to that. Detective, explain for us the motive, please.
The suspect was an officer in the Ravalis family. This card was found in his home. Need I say more? Rosen guy was totally whacked as a mafia hit job. He what? Oh, right. You were missing out on a few tiny details, weren't you? Like his name. Nobody told me he was a mobster. Was, according to him. I'd say he still is, but he claims otherwise. Says he retired, or whatever. Ha!
Objection!
Williamson! Didn't you think I might be opposed to this?
When has your client's occupation been an issue? You've defended a mob enforcer before. How is this any different?
I didn't find out right away then, either. He told me he was a security guard.
This card. I think we've seen one like it before. Very astute, Your Honor. A similar one was found in the Grain case just a few days ago.
It's kind of the logo for the Ravalis family.
Great Bear. It's a sigil of sorts for their leader. Think of it as a message from him. I see. Well, we can't ignore this.
Are you worried enough yet? Well, not quite. I did defend Mr. Parker despite his job. We don't know Mr. Yossarian is guilty. Well, I'm worried. Shelley the killer fits into this story somehow. We don't know how or why. There's still plenty of mysteries left unsolved. I won't stop until everything's out in the light.
Hold it!
Was?
Are
Or so he says, but anybody who trusts that grief has a few screws loose. Whatever happened to benefit of the doubt? Ha! Heck no. This is hardly a fair trial.
Objection!
He has, so far, been tried based on the abundance of evidence. Perhaps our detective holds a bias, but this does not disprove solid facts. Everything he said, minus the emotional outbursts, are the findings of the police force as a whole. There is only one truth. It is not subjective. His opinion does not matter.
Yes, and yet Mr. Wright is correct. I would appreciate it if the witness didn't make hostile remarks.
He won't in the future. Will he?
Nah, I'll be fine. Now, where was I? What do you know about the card? We found it in the safe. Where the exact place doesn't really matter. The point's that it was there. What does it mean for our case? That he's not some kind of little angel, I guess. But you knew that. I guess Mr. Yossarian still has connections to the family. I should have guessed that from the letter. He's been in contact with Menderes, whoever that is. But the letter didn't make it seem like they were on good terms. Maybe... I don't know. I'll have to think about the two of them some more. How do we know that the crime was set up by the family? Well, what else could it be? Two people meeting out in Nowheresville late at night? Right smack dab in the woods? One's a mafia officer, the other dies? I don't know, piece together yourself, man. At best, the reasoning's circumstantial. We don't even know who was killed, so you can only speculate on motive. Who cares? We've already pinned him as the only suspect. The motive's important. They can't prove it was the work of the Ravalis family. In fact, there's something which shows they didn't kill the victim. I might see something. But it's too obvious. Would they mix up something this easy? I see what she means. There's a contradiction here that goes against something the prosecutor himself told me. Now I just gotta figure out where to present this stuff. What? Where's the card? Doesn't exist?
Objection!
Load.
Objection!
Load.
Objection!
The Ravalis family aren't the culprits here. This card proves a different assassin was responsible. What's this? 2 cards? This one belongs to Shelley the Killer. He's an assassin, alright, but not one on the family's payroll. Just how many hired killers are we dealing with?
Objection!
Forgive the defense, Your Honor. He means well, but was misinformed.
What? You're the one who...
Told you about the card? Yes, I did, didn't I? Perhaps you misunderstood. Do you recall what my exact words were? I did not lie to you. You certainly found it. But I never said he was suspected as the killer. I told you I was certain the suspect did not hire the killer. Why might that be? The killer did not murder anybody.
What else was I supposed to think?
It's interesting, isn't it? If the killer murdered no one, why was he there? All evidence points to somebody else. There is only one killer, and he is the defendant!
But the whole reason I took this case was to...
He may yet be involved somehow. The card suggests that. Exactly how? Who can say at this point? Yet the true masterminds are and always have been the Ravalis family.
Why else would the killer be there if not to kill somebody? There were 2 deaths. Maybe he was there for the other. Mr. Yossarian is found guilty here, and now that's the end.
You are quiet all of a sudden. I hope you're not questioning your decision to serve as the defense. Remember this. The people who tried to kill Miss Faye are still out there. You know it, and I know it. That is all that should concern you. You are an honest man. Isn't finding the truth motivation enough?
I won't get that unless I look at every possibility. I need to be sure that there are no flaws with your argument.
Excellent. I have no qualms with you air-proofing my logic.
For starters, I want to question his relation to the family. How can you dismiss his claims of retirement?
He had their card in his safe.
Not enough. I think he was on the receiving end. He was being targeted.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you wish to continue this train of thought?
Yes, Your Honor. There were a few things suggesting he wasn't on friendly terms with them. I would see two things right now.
Take that!
That's one thing. There's one more to show.
Take that!
Remember the wiretap we saw earlier? I think the family may have been monitoring him.
Why would they have been doing that?
He was in contact with somebody. I don't know who it was, but the family wasn't happy. Somebody was keeping track of to see who he spoke to. And they made it clear they weren't happy about what they saw. The defendant was responsible for anything who wasn't willingly. Their leader, Francisco Mendez, was personally threatening him.
Objection!
You truly are an amusing man. Allow me to support your theory fully.
But Mr. Williamson, what? I don't understand.
Why, you ask? Because Wright has just proven the motive. A premeditated murder on orders from the family. It does not matter who ordered it or why. First-degree murder is not justified. There is nothing to suggest his life was threatened. The note mentions nothing of the sort. You cannot pull these things out of thin air.
Oops.
Your Honor, based on what we've seen, what is your take on the case?
Well, everything would seem to point to the defendant. Yes, the case is very clear to me.
Then why waste more of this court's time? Detective Waters, I believe we've heard enough.
Yes, sir, boss. We got this wrapped up. They're gonna end it already? Everything I've presented has been turned against me. They can really do it? I'm ready to hand down the verdict. Girls, I failed you. But I won't let it happen again. Those men still want to hurt you. Hurt you, Maya. If I stop, they might succeed. Not yet. I don't have the answers I came for. This isn't ending yet. Your Honor, something else is clear as well. Our laws guarantee him the right to face his accuser.
Oh, you mean the witness?
My client has rights, just like anyone else.
Mr. Williamson, we haven't seen your eyewitness yet. We can't end the trial. Yes, the defendant will be granted this. She is in the lobby, waiting. Though I remind you, she is an eyewitness for a reason. She saw the precise moment of the crime. If the evidence is not enough, her words will convict him where he stands. May we have a few minutes to ready her?
Of course. We will have a brief recess. Please be back in 20 minutes.
10 will suffice. I came prepared today, as did she.
Very well. 10 minutes then. Court will reconvene shortly. I'll just end this here.